Rose, don't don't press buttons. Stop. Yeah. Yeah, I like you too. Yeah. Oh, you're so stinky. So stinky. So stinky, Rose. So stinky. No, stop. You don't need it. You don't need the mic. Oops, I've still got all that up, don't I? Oops. Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. And if you're watching this as a VOD or as a YouTube, thank you so much for stopping by as well. I wanted to continue more of this game today. I actually really didn't like. I did enjoy it, and when I enjoy a game, I like to play it a lot. I actually wanted to play it yesterday, but I was too tired. For those who do not know, I actually do have a I do have a normal job that I work throughout the week. I work about almost 40 hours a week now. So it can be hard sometimes for me to find the time to stream for periods of time, because sometimes I just get home and I'm too sore or I'm too tired and I just want to chill out with my cats. So that's why my streams are kind of sporadic and kind of random. It's mainly just because of that, but I really wanted to play more of this today. I actually just got off work like 30 minutes ago, and I came home and I got out of my uniform and I'm here now at my desk, and I just want to play more of this game. I really did enjoy it. I don't even know if my controller is charged up. I guess we'll figure it out. But yeah, no, I really wanted to continue this game today. I was able to get on yesterday just to do the daily rewards and stuff like that. I don't think I've done them today though. So let's... There we go. Let's get that. Day 3. I did all these trials. Current union level 5. I'm not getting to there anytime soon. But any of you guys that are here from YouTube or watching my Twitch VODs, feel free to leave down in the comments, or maybe even shoot me a tweet, maybe on X. Well, I guess it's called, I don't know. I know it changed to X. I know it was originally called a tweet. Is it still called a tweet? I'm not too sure. But anyway, just let me know or anything like that if my volume or if my audio is weird, or if there's anything else that's weird. I know I have a lisp with my S's. I'm working on trying to get that a little bit better for you guys. But if my audio is weird, like say the game is too loud or I'm too loud, feel free to let me know. Words. Today I'm also flying with no mods, unless one of my mods just kind of appears in my chat. So yeah, if you notice anything weird that you're just kind of like, huh, that's kind of weird, feel free to let me know, and I'll try to get that fixed for the next video I do, or next stream, depending on how you're watching this in the future. But let me take a look at my characters. Let me take a look at them, because I know I got weapons and stuff.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
What is it in my team? So my team currently is the main character.
Time for another adventure?
The Fire Encore.
I should try to smile more, you say.
Glacio.
Like this?
I have to be
Make this
honest.
quick. I have experiments underway.
I kind of want to do 2 fires, and I know that I probably should stay away from having 2 of the same type. I kind of really like the gun mechanic,
I
and
should try to smile more, you say? Like
she's a
this?
training sword, just like my character is. So it'd be a similar fighting style, but yeah, I think I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna try that up. Switch her out for him. I do have a soft spot for redheads, especially ones with glasses and that have really nice voices.
Dragging me out of my lab for this. You better have a good reason.
Apparently the reason might be maybe just go take a nap while I'm sitting around here doing nothing. Let's see.
Let me be there for everyone.
I don't
as
really...
we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
I know in Genshin and Honkai, it's kind of difficult to level up the characters by themselves without using the materials. I'm probably gonna not do that unless I have any issues. But let me see if I've got any better weapons for them. So she's got this one, which is attack 33, attack plus 6.7. Okay, this one's just the best one right now. And I can upgrade it. I don't really want to wait. Oh, can I put the lower tiered weapons on there? That'd actually be quite nice. Oh, is that just a sword? Is there a difference between training swords and swords? No, it's just a sword. Okay. Okay, we'll go with that. And I've got plenty of money. Okay, that should definitely help. Yeah, I don't have any of that. Okay. She's level 1. I'll get her up to 5. I'm gonna get her up to 5 to match the main character. I think yep, I have better ones. So right now her basic one is attack with attack. I'll just do this one. At this time I'm not super sure about the energy, just because I'm a little bit inexperienced with this game. And I know it doesn't have to be a weapon of the same type, but it helps me condense it down a little bit better. Okay. This has a higher damage attack. This one has a higher... Huh. Well, I've got 3 of these. Let me do this one. This might be a waste right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, now let's upgrade it. And also last stream I was blind because my eye tracking wouldn't work. I'm blind again because my eye tracking still wouldn't work. I'm actually hopefully Friday in 4 days from now, hopefully getting some contacts from my eye doctor to help. So I won't be blind anymore. Oh, that was a pretty good increase actually. Yeah, that really helped out. So his attack is 47. Yeah, they're all about doing similar. I'm just gonna focus on these three right now. Who's got the... He's got the weakest... Nope. He's got the weakest weapon at 11, but he's got a higher fire rate. What's this? Oh, those guys. So I like this guy. I like that guy for her. I don't know how you just switch it out though. I don't really got a lot of these guys to just sacrifice right now. What's that symbol mean? Okay, so it's just gonna do that anyway. Okay, so the only quest I have right now is the main quest. Hopefully what I just did is okay.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future,
We've got an empty
leaving
spot.
the past behind.
So I can't do anything with these yet. Oh. Oh, it's activated. Never mind. I can't really do anything with that. And dog tag?
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me.
Ah, Jane Jackson. I actually didn't know that the male character had such a nice voice. I saw a clip of his voice and oh my gosh, it was so good. I like playing as female characters because they're just nicer to look at. But the facial expressions and the voice on the male character actually are very nice. He's much more expressive than the female character. I'm gonna run with these guys for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna run with these guys for now, see how this goes. No, Rose, you can't have my mic. Shush. Go away. Shush. Shush. Can't have the wire either. Shush. Shush. No. Oops. Mouse? Not mouse. Controller, would you like to work for me? There we go. Can I use it and have it plugged in? No? Okay. My controller may die at one point. Okay, investigate the surrounding or talk to him. Is there anything in the surrounding I should be aware of?
The hour is upon us.
I'm so sorry, everybody involved. If there's any loot in here. Lootuses. Are there any lootuses? Whoa, hey, I did not want to climb over everything. A real-used photo album rests on the table, its cover slightly curved from frequent leafing through. A single photograph lies inside, seemingly cut from a newspaper. It depicts a woman in a white coat gazing at an infant, her face hidden from view. The paper looks well kept.
Rover, I don't think we'll find what we need here.
The unusual device has a complex structure and a groove that can fit an entire arm. It's cold to the touch, and as you press your arm onto it, you feel something sharp, and it felt a slight pang of pain.
Rover? Please don't touch that. It's dangerous.
Why would you tell me that after I hurt myself? Wait. Okay, I was about to say, does this guy also have a camera head? What's in here? Is there another side to this I can explore? Okay.
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed, you just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
Who is Zhang Lil? I already forgot how he pronounced that. He just said it literally 2 seconds ago.
Mr. Mortifi? Is that the person you were talking to earlier? Mr. Xiangli Yao, I think?
Shangli Lao?
Yes. It doesn't take me
Shangli.
much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang Li made it easier. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we currently have.
It doesn't sound like a pleasant place.
Considering its dreadful conditions, I can't agree more. How could he choose to work in such terrible condition? It's like willingly playing a score backwards.
I see. Shall we go and retrieve the parts now, Rover?
Looks like I actually don't have a choice. I was already in here.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortify's description. Though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start.
Hey, look. Oh, wait, there's a thingy here. Touch. You see a shelf filled with an assortment of research materials and books. Feasible report on cooking tactic discords. Court of Savant Mysteries. Mortis and tendon joints in Hangyang architecture. Also resting on a shelf are various pieces of wood and copper, some crudely made and others carefully crafted. You can't tell what those are for. The shelf creaks under your hand. You try to steady it, but it's too tall. It's too late. A wooden block falls squarely into your foot. It's a critical hit.
Rover!
Ow, my foot.
This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortify.
Mortify, which parts are the ones I need?
Mr. Mortify, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in.
Found anything?
The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it.
I think these might be location points. Because they said the candy was given out in a certain town at the hospitals, and the mangosteen is not from this region, so there must be points in the points in the map that I need to go to.
From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
The waveworm phenomena?
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
The low temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortify?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
That's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches represent time. The 4 symbols represent cardinal directions. Just force it open. Nah, let's go to
The
cardinal
earthly
directions.
branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, It is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use. Now, what kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
So it's like a time-based filing system?
Exactly. Languages may evolve, names may change, but time remains constant.
This is a side note, just random. I actually learned about this game and the fact that the English dub of this game was done in the UK. So everyone who is speaking actually should have a British accent. So if some of the voices sound weird, it's actually because they're trying to suppress their accent. Which is why there are some characters that have such a strong accent, but others just don't.
It's an elegant system indeed.
Ah! What have I
The
done?
Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
Let's go to the archives and find out about the sugar pearl. Ooh, a thing.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf.
Oh, was I supposed to interact with that?
Mao Cheng Si. Wu Wei. Grover, it's here.
Oh wait, I can read this whole wall. Kinda wanna. Oh, I only get to read about the sugar pearl. Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and read this entire thing. Sorry, I'm scratching my eye. Abstract. Nova Fe is an acute infectious disease with no effective treatment, primarily affecting children under 6 years old. It is highly contagious with severe symptoms including fever, limb pain, and muscle atrophy. To combat this disease, a live intranated vaccine has been developed and successfully passed Phase 3 clinical trials on June 16th at 3 p.m. The medical section established a specialized team for this vaccine's development. This review aims to analyze the research progress of the vaccine and provide valuable insights for further studies. Results have shown promising immunization outcomes, making this vaccine a potential solution preventing Nova Fe infection. 1. Primarily an application of neutralizing antibody detection method for Nova Fe pseudovirus. 2. Efficacy of live and attenuated vaccine against Nova Fe via injection. I'm just going to skip that word. I already forgot how I said it. 3. Clinical trial report of oral administration of sugar pearl live inoculated vaccine against Nova Fe virus. We're just going to call it a virus. How much is left on this? Actually, that's so much. That's so much. I'm not reading all that. I'm sorry. Not reading all of this. Is there like a... There's attachments. Comment from Reacher34. The report doesn't seem right. It mentions a person who existed during the founding of our state, but the time span is too long for it to be the same person in both reports. Perhaps this character is from history? I'll wait until the 31st to recover and inquire about the potential mistake. For now, I'll keep this report with me. I've worked 3 consecutive nights without rest.
There are 2 photos here.
One photo shows blah, 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 blah. One photo shows a group of researchers led by a woman in her 30s. Everyone looks excited and happy. The other photo shows an infant in diapers, with a slender hand holding a spoon of sugar. Gosh dang it. With a slender hand holding a spoon with a sugar pearl in it directly towards the You should not do that. Do not give an infant child a round spherical candy. They will choke on it. Don't do it. They are too young. They need food broken down. And in this game, we can tell that they're not tiny. These sugar pearls aren't exactly tiny. So that is a choking hazard for an infant. Do not do that.
Huh.
Oh, I guess I'll read this. This is about the academy. The first resonator. Resonator name redacted. They report amnesia regarding their resonance ability with no clear time of awakening. The tacit mark is present on their right hand, no visible post-awakening physical alterations. Their tacit mark and pupils display a golden halo when they exert their forte. Resonance spectrums tests show how strong blah 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 blah. So whoever this was is me. What date was this? Does this have a date? Year of Way. All blank.
If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding. And the formidable tacit discord described here? I believe it is the Crownless.
So, I have a theory. Because I like to theorize when I'm... So, I have a little bit of like an obsessive disorder type of thing when it comes to video games that I really like. And so I think about it even when I'm not playing them. And my theory is that whatever our mark is, it gives... Like, obviously we can transform into the tacit discords. But, like, what our powers are too closely resembled to the tacit discords. I believe there is a link between them and us. Kind of like in Honkai Star Rail, where it was actually people who had turned into the Fragmentum. I think it's gonna be something like that. At this point in time, they haven't really mentioned anything about it, but that's kind of like my theory. No, I don't get any more dialogue? Okay.
Rover, about the sugar pearl.
Talk about the sugar pearl.
Life has never been easy after the lament, but I still remember that sweetness from my childhood.
Which is weird because she said she got it after receiving a shot for being a good girl. So they were already giving her a shot. Why did the vaccine have to be in the form of candy? Why couldn't it have just been another shot?
The battle against that epidemic in Zhenzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. With tacit discords ravaging Zhenzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed...
I'm not gonna say they were heroes. This is reminding me a lot of the pandemic that we just had a few years ago, where it was a newly developed vaccine. Not that they were self-experimenting, but it was still kind of, at that time, it was kind of sketchy. It's gotten a little bit better now, but it's kind of sketchy. I'm gonna say they made it.
We owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices. If the sugar pearl points to the information and reports we have just read, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey?
If she was directing us to the documents that we literally just read, it does describe someone who has a tacit mark on their right hand like I do, has the same eyes like I do, and has kind of like the same stuff as me. So she's showing us that there has been another incident of me existing, or a person like me existing.
Is it related to your past? Or is it...
I believe it's about my past.
According to the reports, the vaccine's creator died 3 years after its development, with the rest of the team now aged over 50.
How old are you to have received this vaccine?
You mean, you could be that infant shown in the pictures?
I'm gonna say no.
They should be around your age by now.
What, 50? I guess she didn't actually say an age.
But he doesn't have your golden eyes.
It's a she.
Rover, about the sugar pearl.
Talk about the founding of Zhengzhou.
Zhengzhou was the most recent city established in Huanglong. The
Wanglong.
mountains of spirits running from north to south divide Huanglong in two. The capital and the 5 cities are located in inner Huanglong, while Zhengzhou is in outer Huanglong. The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found Zhengzhou. Tacit discords were born in the Norfolk Barrens, and their invasion route was originally traceable. However, the emergence of the Crownless changed it. The Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself. The hatred of the fallen warriors and the fear of the survivors are the ingredients for it.
So you mean maybe it's the tacit discord I saw in the simulation that had the scythe and said, "Leave, mother," or something like that? Called me mother?
With the limited information available, some researchers have speculated its connection with the Threnodian.
What is that?
When it comes to the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most powerful tacit discord. The Battle of the Threnodian that happened long ago was to fend it off.
That voice line sounded weird. It sounded like they cut out what she said originally and replaced it with a new cut of her saying that word.
According to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable tacit discord we encountered.
And it was in the Gorges of Spirit, too. I still think it's the one that was in the simulation, though.
Our sentinel, Jue, manifested before us in that battle. Rover, about the sugar pearl.
Talk about the time indicated on the sundial.
We have the symbol way now. This should go with the time part. But we can't yet solve the puzzle with this alone. Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. It might have something to do with how we got one of the clues.
That's what I thought.
Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover?
Let's just go
I've
talk
only
about. Let's
seen
talk
our
about the magistrate.
once at the appointment ceremony, so I can't comment on her personality. But her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Councillor Chang Li due to the young age of the magistrate.
So she's good at utilizing
You
talents.
seem to hold Madam Magistrate in high regard.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle.
This is really the first time my characters had an actual voice line. And that sounded very not good. That sounded very, like, out of place. Let's say out of place. That sounded out of place. I didn't like that.
Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information.
Sounds kind of robotic. Kind of weird.
We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters.
No, I think she's just giving me hints on where I need to go.
Maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to
mislead ill-intended people. That makes sense. Because if she just sits there and tells you what to do, you're not going to learn anything, and she's not going to learn anything about you. But if she gives you these hints, and you make the effort to figure it out yourself, then you can kind of judge character based on that.
In other words, there are people who need to be misled, and they may obtain these tokens. It seems there may be hidden dangers lurking in Jinzhou.
Like, I'm sure there's people who want to take the magistrate down, you know, and people who want to use that system for themselves. Because they said that they've been ravaged by the tacit discords for a while. There must be something special about the location that their city is built on.
If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
You make it sound like I'm old.
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
How did it go for you?
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down.
She did say she was a junior patroller.
I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now.
That's quite a lot. You must be feeling hungry.
It's the
I'm
middle of the
hungry
night.
right
Of
now.
course you're hungry. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
What do we do now?
Time to hit the hay, obviously. Don't tell me you're planning on some nightly activities.
midnight. It's the time to meet up with Jinsei.
What?
Jinsei.
You're hanging out with our magistrate already? Quit bluffing.
Your magistrate isn't even in the town.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Shanhua has prepared a room for me.
Talk about hospitality.
I think I said her name right this time, too.
All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
Okay. I'm being stalked. I'd like to make a report. Oh, I got a new sword. Nice. I can now change the time in my terminal. Oh, I can pass the time. But I wanted to see my womb. I didn't get to see it. Let's do some collecting. Oh, that's not better than what I have. Even before I leveled it up. I don't want to reread all those. I really don't. Okay. Meet them at the Panda's restaurant. Panha's.
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please.
As someone who's a baby to spice, I would I would die. I would not like that for breakfast. You know what sounds good?
What did I tell
Bacon,
ya?
egg, and cheese
Nothing
biscuit
beats a
sandwich.
bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
It's way too spicy.
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker.
That sounds dangerous.
Oops, I got carried away. My bad. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right?
Well, the mangosteen is probably where that mangosteen came from.
So it only took us 1 trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin
Well,
with.
we never figured out about the sundial. We didn't get it open.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
Let's look into the leaf.
Bijur said the leaf bears the frequencies of tacit discords, so it must be from a tree near a tacit field. Then we must leave the city to pursue this lead.
Oh. Let's see. I had a dream. What did I have a dream about?
An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl, an inverted etheric sea, and the resonance cord flowing from your tacit mark.
Is this a simulation?
You said it was flowing in a certain direction, pointing to the gorges of spirits and the Norfolk Barrens.
I had a dream? When did I have a dream?
You've never mentioned this before.
I don't even remember this. Hang on, I gotta turn something. I had to turn my blanket on.
Ew. Come on. There we go.
Like, sorry, I have a heated blanket and I'm cold. There we go. Couldn't find the right moment. I don't even remember this dream. What dream did are they talking about the dream I had before I woke up? Because she didn't have dark hair. She had white hair with red eyes.
The etheric sea and resonance cords in your dreams are real, possibly leading to the gorges of spirits and Norfolk Barrens. Perhaps it was more than just a dream. That girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate's information aside, it seems to me your dream points toward the Norfolk Barrens. It's a site of the Threnodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Rangers' frontline base is stationed there as well.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, alright, Yang Yang?
You can just wait for good news.
Without a doubt.
Arrive at the city gate. Okay, is there anything in town I want to take a look at? What are you? Oh, yeah, you're that thing. Oh wait, I want to check that. I'm going the wrong way. I think it might have just been faster to run over there. What are you? Are you a dog? Hi, dog. Oops. I'd like to feed dog. Feed. Please. But now I'd pitch dog. You got to bribe them first. I have to do that with my cats sometimes. I have to bribe them with whatever I'm eating. It's just like, you want your taxes? Here's your taxes. Now let me pet you. Is it over here or is it down below? Nope, it's over here. Dash bond? Oops, not jump bond. Dash jump. In the land of Daxia, I am practicing the art of over-dashing, hoping to one day become a skilled swordsman. Why are you speaking like this? I learned these words from the novel, The Seven Swords of Quingreen by Q Hai. This book is very popular in my homeland, and if I want to become a new generation of Kung Fu heroes, I must learn from all aspects. Also, I'm sorry that I'm butchering all these names. Why do you need to overdash and walk on walls? Parkour! They're the main characters in this novel, The Seven Swords of Quingreen. Quingreen? And the mysterious swordsman of unknown identity known as Chiku. Chiku? Hidden in the darkness, swiftly over dashing, oh my god, landing silently and striking, oh my gosh. Hidden in the darkness, swiftly over dashing, landing silently and striking mercilessly. This is the greatest characteristic of Quinn Green heroes. I am also following in their footsteps, starting from the most basic over dashing and practicing supreme kung fu. Is this the reason you're here? Not only that, over dashing is also the most important competition in the global fan club of Quinn Green heroes. Every year at the beginning of the year, it's enthusiasts gathering together to showcase their skills and compete for the title of over dashing master. This World Championship has been going on for many years and has expanded several times. It becomes a Fifth Street competition and a fashionable sport in my hometown. I am not only a participant, but also a leader and promoter in the training field of Jinsho. I work hard to become the over-dashing master next year, one step closer to being Quisha? No. I don't know what that word says. What happened if you become the overdashing master? Q High will tell the winner a story that no one else knows. It is a hidden Easter egg that belongs only to one person, and is our greatest honor and motivation. If you want to participate in the competition, you can sign up and train with me. How do you play this challenge? First, as a hero, you rarely taste defeat with your mortal body. As followers, we need to complete challenges, relying solely on our own abilities without borrowing any external powers, so no TDs. Second, as a hero, with a sharp blade in hand, a weapon by your side, challengers can use grappling hooks and other external objects to assist in their swift movements and complete the challenges. Third, as a hero, you can hide in high places. Your presence unknown to others, swift movements can only be made on the rooftops. Challengers must not touch the ground and must not seek other paths. These are the requirements for the art of over dashing. It just sounds like parkour. Let me give it a try. Great, you have a unique talent. You must be a martial arts expert. After the conversation, the challenge begins. Please reach the distance finish line as soon as possible within the rules. So, rooftops only. Where am I going? Oh, do I have to collect these guys? Ah! I see something up there. Wait, so the grass on the rooftop counts as landing? I really want to get that.
Wind guide me.
So I need to make it over there? Wait, no. Where am I going? Where does this guy want me to go? No. I'll try it one more time. I did get the thing I wanted though, so...
Wind guide me.
Oh, wait. Ah! I guess that counts, huh?
Wind guide me.
Okay. Now where? Okay. Finish to the finish line. Where's the finish line? Congratulations on a successful challenge. Friend, the global fan club of Quinn Green Heroes will give you a set of the 7 Swords of Quinn Green and a collector's edition art book. Moreover, you have attained the qualifications to participate in the World Championship if you're interested. I can help you with the registration. I also have designed a new track. If you want to break your record or challenge new difficulties, come find me. New tracks? Yes, more training will make you faster, higher, and stronger, bringing you closer to becoming a true hero. I will tell you where the challenges are, and I look forward to your attempts. If you successfully complete 2 tracks, there is new rewards waiting for you. Okay. He jumped on the rooftops and disappeared in a flash. That was difficult because the thing wasn't actually there. Ooh, a chest.
An unexpected discovery.
That's kind of weird, but if I... I guess I'll give it a shot. I'll see if I can get it. No, I don't want to. I'll do that in my own time, because I know that's going to take a long time for me to do. Ooh, chest.
Remnants of the past.
I wonder if there's a completion system, because I know, like, I can just take these.
Cherish every game.
And I could just take the chest that you have behind your shop counter. That seems like it's stealing, but... Oh, did I just see a shiny?
We Resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our Echoes can use them too. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
Increase the Resonator level to overcome the upcoming challenges. Okay, I actually know how to do this.
Let me be there for everyone. As we head toward our ship.
Let's reach
wanna.
destinations together.
I'm not using her. I don't want to waste that stuff if I don't have to. There are 79 resonance speakers in Jinsho. 79. Sit on the highest chair. Huh. Let me see how this is going. So I have 2 right now. I'm not even close to having enough, but oh yeah, who am I gonna target? So I got her already. Oh, excuse me. I've got her, so I'm missing these 3. I'll go with him, actually. I'll take a closer look at that near the end. Let me up. There we go. I guess these are just
Dang
pests.
it! Did you hear that? Is that someone crying and wailing?
What's this over here? Is that a cat?
That should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Let's not worry about it, Shisia. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at her.
And if there's lotuses involved, I'll definitely be able to handle it. It's a dog. It's another dog. Ooh, a chest.
Cherish every game.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills and wisdom too when facing enemies on the battlefield. Greetings.
What can you teach me?
Combat skills and tactics, or anything you're willing to learn, as long as I have it. Practicality is key on the battlefield. Years of combat have taught me that. If you want fancy tricks, go elsewhere. I'll teach you how to survive and how to win.
Is winning more important?
While winning
We
is
are in a
important,
video game.
the battlefield is constantly changing. Avoid rushing for success and making costly mistakes. Focus on improving your skills and knowing what actions to take. Combat skills and tactics, or anything you're willing to learn, as long as I have it.
That's not what you said. That's what you said, but that's not what you said. His line was supposed to be, remember, you have many years ahead of you. You should prioritize staying alive.
Combat isn't just about strength.
Yeah, let's do
You
the
there,
simulation.
Looking to put on some training? Good training
Let's see
keeps
if
you
I need to
sharp.
level up.
The enemies won't go easy on you out there.
Recommended level 5. There. Oh, I didn't level up the Dr. Cat to 5, but oh well. So these are all level 5. Electro damage increased by that. I'm going to do that because I have 2 fusions. I don't have Glacier or that right now. Oh. So this is... Oh. Okay, then I'll just do this. I'll do that. Match? Oh, it's co-op. Why did my mouse just disconnect? Not my mouse, my controller. I don't even know how I did that. You're working, obviously. There we go. I mean, they're all kind of the same level anyway. I get one ice type. Oh, I didn't change her weapon though. I probably can't do that now. Nope.
Leave it to me.
Surrender your stuff.
Here we go again. Boys, let's race. Ow!
Ouchies, 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 ouchies. What am I doing? Ow!
Leave me alone. That didn't hurt at all. Ow!
Oh, I like the unique dodge animations.
Ow!
Stay behind me.
I need food.
Climbing rewards will consume 40 wave plates. I'm assuming that's this. What is this? Wave plate crystal. They are refined wave plates with a higher purity. Wave plate crystals start to regenerate once wave plates are full at the rate of 1 per 12 minutes.
Beautiful beings
Consumes to
are
replenish
beautiful.
an equal amount. So that doesn't have a
Precisely
cap, but
because
that
of
does
their
have a cap.
transiency.
Okay, so this is like the backwash. Back cap. I don't need to do any more of that. Not for right now, anyway.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened. It wasn't like this when we came back.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone.
Her mouth tracking was kind of
I've
weird there.
promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, Nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek.
I love her outfit.
It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Nah, she's coming too.
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it.
We've got the same
I
hair.
intend
She just
to
has
leave the
longer.
city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access. So, no procedural issues here.
Yes, I am the mayor now.
Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass. And no one would question it.
Sure.
How do you say that name? I don't think we said her name yet. She explains why she wants to leave the city. She tells you about the other person she is looking for.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Do you know anything about this mangosteen? No. Why is it important for you to find him?
Mr. Zhengye seemed confused. He's gone through a lot searching for his enlisted grandson. Lending a helping hand was the least I could do. I reported his situation to the patrol station, but with the chaos on the front line, Mr. Zhengye has been extremely worried about his grandson's safety. He'd sneak out to look for his grandson the moment no one was watching.
Kinda.
I'm really worried about him.
It kinda sounds to me like the son said he enlisted, or the grandson said he enlisted, but he actually ran away. And he's not actually enlisted. Because if he was enlisted, they should know his location. If they have any sort of organization, which they seem to have. They would know where he is unless there's a war going on. What's the relationship with the person you're looking for? Well, she kinda already told me that.
His name is Ji-yuan. I don't know him in person.
Ji-yuan?
On my way down the mountain, I ran into his grandfather who was looking for his grandson on his own but ended up lost. I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there. So I thought I'd escort him to the nearest city and make further plans once we're safe.
You're willing to go to such lengths with someone you don't know. You have a kind soul, Master Jianxing.
How did you say that name? Jianxing? Jianxing?
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhengye and I wouldn't have made it to Jinzhou.
Where are you from?
I grew up in my sect on a mountain. Spent most of my time training with my masters. One day, I was told training in seclusion was not enough. I must engage with the world to further my skills. So I started my self-cultivating journey. I've been to various cities and gained valuable lessons, but there is still so much more to learn.
Do you know anything about this mangosteen I have in my pocket?
This mangosteen? It's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit.
Did you just rip my fruit in half? How do you know that?
Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. There's a bruise at the bottom. If you don't eat that part soon, it'll spoil.
Whoa, what just popped up on my screen? Oh, it's that. Yeah, we're just gonna close that. Sorry. Got it. I don't get to ask anything. Well,
According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in the Desert Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him.
Let's go together.
Of course.
I mean, if my character had long hair, it would kind of look like hers if I let that white bit grow out. Like, I've got the white undertones. Be the child.
Woolies, let's race!
Oops. That was a little overkill.
Leave it to me.
No hesitation.
What'd I get? I got a cruise wing. Oh, I can summon it to heal. Nice. I do need healers. Part of me just wants to go explore. Another part of me is like, the storyline, follow the storyline. I'll kill these guys and then I'll go.
Wooly sense is tingling.
So she seems to be more like a wolf in, like Woolly's clothing, we'll call it that. And she's got some anger issues, which is hidden behind some cute plushies. Oh, oh, are these good guys? What's that symbol? What's that symbol mean? I'm blind. I see a box with some lines in it. I can't see what's actually in that. Oh, it's a challenge. So the chest is locked. Magnetic cube. Following the instructions on the track, attack the magnetic cube to move it along the specified direction. When magnetic cubes reach specified magnetic conveyors, the challenge is complete. Interact with the switch to adjust the position of the holographic baffle, creating a different pathway. In addition to the regular magnetic conveyor, there are special teleport tracks. The teleport tracks always appear in pairs. When the magnetic cube enters one of the teleport tracks, it will immediately be teleported to the location of the other track. Okay. So, this is where it needs to go. I don't have the thing they're talking about, but, I take it that way. Oh, I get it. Okay, I gotta take it all the way over and then hit it up. Wait. Oh, okay, so if I work backwards, this is the end. It's gotta go there. It's gotta go from this guy, meaning it's gotta come from this guy, meaning it's actually gotta come from over here. So I was doing it right, so it's gotta go down. I'm blind. I can barely see these things. I'm so sorry.
Woolies, let's race!
Okay, that's pretty simple.
Finders keepers.
Finders keepers. I didn't think I'd like this character, to be honest. I actually do. She's quite cute.
Woolies, let's race.
It's still on the map, though. Is it... Wait. It's not on the map. What's the symbol on? What's this map? Okay, I'll never know. I'll never know what this symbol means. It might be underneath, but no. What are you? Start challenge. Reach the destination within 80 seconds. No, I fucked up. Money?
Oh,
Do I have to collect that?
time for Encall's aerial recon.
How high is this taking me? Oh, I have to collect all the tokens. I got a casket now. I have to collect the tokens. Okay. Yeah. Will you take me back down? Yeah. Okay, I have to collect them. Hi, hero of the day. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. I'm getting bamboozled by puzzles.
Time for Encall's aerial recon.
Oh, I'm so close to that.
Woolly sense is tingling.
Go to this back one, see if I can recover. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I like games like this sometimes. It's not normally what I normally play, but I actually do enjoy this one. It's pretty nice.
Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure. Oh.
Yeah, and I've not played much of it. I don't know if you know anything about this game or anything, but I'm very new into this playthrough of it.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
She showed her badge and asked him about... I can't say those
A
names.
missing person. Juyan.
Juyan.
The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator, I suppose.
Oh, that's really good. I love it when they've got a good story. I have to be honest, I haven't played much of like the games similar to this, so like Genshin Impact I'm not super familiar with. But Honkai Star Rail, I love that storyline and stuff like that. Yeah, that's very fair. That's very fair. Honestly, they do feel very interactive. And the voice is always nice, and the graphics always nice. And they've always got really nice music, too. These games in particular have always been very nice.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year.
About how many hours is there of the official storyline? Are you aware of it?
I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
I really like Star Rail. Yes, you gotta lose it at least twice before you get it. The 50-50 is a lie. It absolutely is. I don't have many of the 5-star characters in Star Rail. But of the ones I do, I can't say I use them very often because they just don't match my team's dynamic.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
That's fair. 20 hours sounds pretty solid. This game's been out for 2 or 3 months now, right? Maybe? Maybe I'm wrong on that. But that sounds about right. Yeah, I'm hoping to get through the main storyline so I can get into the grinding aspect of it offline. Hold left D-pad, open utility menu, hang on to sensor and release. The sensor module is the utility helps reveal. That whole sentence is not. The sensor module in the utility helps reveal valuable content in the screen, such as collectibles, enemy weaknesses, etc. Okay. Oops. There we go. You. A common general purpose training mechanism. Find and hit all the mechanisms to complete the training. So there's 2. Is that a 3rd one hanging up on the wall? No, it's not. That's just a gatherable. Nope.
Oh. Bullies, let's race! Finders keepers!
Yeah, I'll go ahead and fight those guys.
Here comes Encore! Die! You're in for it now! Oopsie daisy!
has to be more, right? Bullies, let's race!
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
They don't look like soldiers.
I don't know what she was looking at, but I'm looking at a rock.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
That's fair, the rock is beautiful.
So hungry.
Please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore.
Oh, they're deserters.
Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the Tacit Discords kill us.
And there's food literally all around us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
And he has a knife.
Watch out!
A tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not bend to injustice. Rover, Yang Yang, please, step back as I handle them.
Fine, you asked for this.
We're begging you, stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently.
No, I think they're deserters.
We done some wrongs. Tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
We shouldn't give them any more.
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when they are so many. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily at a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine. We'll go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
Okay, let's... Ooh, shiny. What's that thing? Parallel perception. Oh, it's a dungeon. Oh, okay. Even if you are confined to a single dimension, the x-axis, you must always continue moving forward in the correct direction. Yeah, let's try that out. Huh? How did you find such a hidden place? Do you want to try too? Try what? Did you stumble in here by accident? Since you don't know anything, then turn back. It's not worth it to lose your life in confusion. Please explain further. Not bad. You're cautious. I'm sure you've heard. I've been waiting here for years, waiting for someone who can defeat me. The road ahead is dangerous, filled with traps and test one's agility. If you can reach the finish line with all your limbs intact before me, then well, you do then. You can talk about it after you've beaten me. I'm familiar with the route, so I'll let you go ahead. Jumping down this hole marks the beginning. Have you thought it through? It's not worth risking your life for a momentary impulse. Oh. Oh, this is weird. Oh, and I'm on a time limit.
Wind guide me.
That was weird. That reminded me a lot of like Rayman Legends. As an old man, I can challenge the next place again. Didn't you ask me about the benefits? I left something over there for you. Get it, it's yours. If fate allows, perhaps we'll meet again in the next cave, and I won't let you down next time. Did I get all of them?
Remnants of the past.
Eee. Also, Hero, thank you so much for your follow. I really do appreciate it. Ooh, metal. Oh. Complete this decryption by connecting the same color. Oh, okay.
Woolly sense is tingling. Woolly stampede. Ha, ha. Da, 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 da. Ha. Ha. Leave me alone. There has to be more, right?
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Do what you need to do.
Woolies, let's race! Woolies, keep up! Woolie's sense is tingling. Bah, bah! It's treasure!
Vine traps. An explosive charge triggers a violent explosion if simulated. After utility is unlocked, you can use the levitator to grab the explosive charge on the branches. After grabbing an explosive charge, you can throw it to a distance to trigger an explosion. By aiming, you can precisely control its landing spot. Explosive charges scattered on the ground cannot be controlled with levitator, but you can attack them directly to trigger an explosion. Rewards are locked within the vine trap, which cannot be destroyed by regular attacks or skills. Resonator will be knocked back when they approach the vine trap directly. Detonate it on the vine trap to ignite and destroy it. Okay. Nope. Unfortunate. I'm gonna do that.
Remnants of the past.
What a nuisance. What a clinger. Inferno! Silence! Burn! Better than nothing.
Wind guide me. Leave it to me. Ow, one more time. Ha! I sense your weakness.
Here we go again! Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Whoopsies.
One with the sound. Moment of resonance.
Fury boils! Burn! Better than nothing.
Ah, the puzzle. Encryption block. The key repeaters emit the description pulses in different directions. After utility is unlocked, you can use the levitator to place the key repeaters on the encryption blocks. While using the levitator, you can rotate to adjust the directions in which the description pulse is emanated. The description pulse activates the encryption blocks as it passes through them. When all encryption blocks are activated simultaneously, the decryption is complete. Okay. Oh, that's pretty easy.
Remnants of the past.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Pressure platform. The weight block is placed near the pressure table. After utility is unlocked, you can use the levitator to grab the weight block and place it at the intended landing spot. When the weight block is placed on the pressure table, it will stick to it. You need to place an object on the pressure table to activate it. When there is no object placed on the pressure table, the items controlled by it will be locked. When objects are placed correctly on the pressure platform, the locked mechanism will be unlocked. Maybe something other than weight blocks can be placed on the pressure platform. Okay, so... Ow, like myself.
An unexpected discovery.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
Wind guide me.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go! Move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
They showed their Midnight Rangers badge.
Excuse me, one moment please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handled with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
The wounded soldiers are here. Let's go check on them.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath.
You don't seem okay.
It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
You brought the medic over to take care of him.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me.
Now is not the time for bravado.
That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
After some chaos, you helped medics in treating the wounded.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please, take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They are our heroes.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover, where are we going next?
Let's talk to the quartermaster.
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Union level 7.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
You seem very busy.
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at all costs. The Tacit Discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly. Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage.
Do you need our help?
I saw you help arrange the wounded there. Yasholan would need your help more than I do. Thank you, but I must remain to oversee vital military supplies.
Tell him about the person we're looking for. You asked the quartermaster about his whereabouts.
Juyen. So, he never sent a letter home? Not even once? The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Last year, when the battles hadn't gotten so intense, he would trail us rearguards, eager to join the front line. Now, we sent him back to the city time and time again, and he just kept finding ways to come back. Eventually, I caved and took him in to help us here in the base.
Aw, that's sweet.
With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. I shouldn't keep him here any longer. I was just thinking about having the logistics team bring him back to the city when you guys showed up. Oh, now I remember. He should be currently on the floor above.
There's another floor?
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
We'll be there soon. She did a brief salute and then left. Take out the mangosteen.
What are you doing?
Hold your hands up.
Oh. Please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen?
What do you know about the mangosteen?
Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritize bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General Jian makes his triumphant return. Currently, there's only one waterway open, from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. The rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade, and that could cause some issues.
A grenade?
It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resources. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining old and new technology emerged. The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out in favor of more advanced weaponry.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Mangosteen.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe.
I heard he doesn't want to leave, though.
Zhuyan is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs to join the military and aid in humanity's battle against tacit discords. The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering, but the battles on the front line must be even more brutal than what I've witnessed. Countless lives have been lost in this war. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment in the bustling cities, and the worst sages gain enlightenment in seclusion. I do share some of Zhuyan's feelings. However, Zhuyan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield, however small that contribution might be.
Everyone has a part to play.
I too found what Zhuyan said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. They'd set up a spar in this case, and if I won, they'd let me do what I wanted.
So you would beat him up?
I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now, who do you think won that fight?
You won?
All tangles untied, all glare tempered, all dust smoothed. It is like a deep pool that never dries. How true! I've come to understand this line more. I promised not to use my forte in the battle, but Zhuyan still couldn't take a single blow from me.
Hope you didn't kill him.
After his defeat, Zhuyan seemed to realize his weakness. Talking about confronting the tacit discords on the battlefield would be mere lip service, he said. He was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limitations. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Farewell.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the mangosteen indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey?
I don't know where we got war from this mangosteen. We just happened to be here during a war. I don't think the mangosteen has anything to do with it. Perhaps the moment hasn't arrived yet.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
That the mangosteen has nothing to do with war itself.
I think
the route of transportation.
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us something about the magazine's route of transportation? The quartermaster said the magazines are transported by boat from the south. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the borders. I hope they're okay.
Oh, well then.
General! Follow the Qinglong to war!
Oh, I wasn't expecting this. Ah!
Vanel!
Stay sharp.
Tell truth on the side.
Unstoppable.
Bide the time. Tell truth from facade. Settle. Fear no more. Tell truth from facade.
Don't you worry.
Tell truth from facade. Fear no more. Break! Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider!
Wind Rider. Tell truth to the sun. Settled. Wind Rider.
After hearing his... Oh, I didn't get to read that. Okay.
What's the matter? Are you all right?
I may have resignated with a tactic discord. I said that wrong.
I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking to you. What did you see?
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
Why would I describe the woman in red? I didn't see a woman in red.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all Midnight Rangers. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away.
But I've never met him.
It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tian was leading an attack against the tacit discords. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away.
Something's not right.
The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Though we have no idea what it is.
There's always been a voice. A voice I haven't been telling you guys. It says I'm hungry all the time.
But I didn't hear anything. Or sense any frequencies.
Maybe I can?
Rover?
According to Baiji, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords.
Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is... Teacher Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts to make more sense. Rover, perhaps you can give it a try.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Okay. I'm probably gonna be heading off soon. So I'm gonna do a 10 pull for the event. For the Chromatic Pros. I'm gonna do that real fast. See what I get. Not a 5-star.
Ranger Donjing.
Oh.
Worry not. My Crimson Blade will not harm you as long as you haven't done anything bad.
Dajeng. I didn't have her before.
Sometimes I get a little
Havoc?
carried away in battles. I didn't startle you, did I?
I actually didn't have a Havoc, so this actually worked out pretty well. Okay. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get off for the night. I need to make some dinner before I go to bed.
This is a
Stuff like
testament
that.
to my connection with the world
Oh,
around
I'm talking.
me. And
Thank you everyone who stopped by today, and thank you for everyone who commented and gave me any advice. Thank you so much. And afterwards, as this is going up on YouTube and will also be a VOD, thank you so much for watching that as well if you do that. I hope that everyone has a great night. Bye!